Hello there, Runnineers. It's Manny, and just going to go over the quick news. Before we do, guys, you guys have done an amazing job. We're almost at 800, so please subscribe to the channel. What I want you guys to start doing is basically sharing this information on social media, whether you're typing it in. A lot of you guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart because I see it all the time. But thank you. This is good information. This is the correct information. Again, I'll tell you guys if I don't know. But again, this is the information because there's so much mad information out there. And but let's get right to the news. Well, the main bit of news is that tomorrow is registration day. Tomorrow we'll be registering, us mere mortals will be registering for the springtime surprise. And my prediction is going to last a little bit longer than the last few. I do think that it's going to sell out, but I think it's going to take a little bit longer. Now, guys, this does not mean take your time. Guys, get on there as like I'm on Central Time. So by 9 o'clock, I'm going to be on there. I'm going to be registering. I'm going to try to do it as quickly as possible so I can get it out of the way. Then I'll get on social media, try to help guys, the people out that are still struggling to get in, and give them some tips, whatever I can. But guys, register tomorrow. But tomorrow is registration day, one of the funnest and most challenging days of the year. The other bit of news is this is my hunch that probably by next week, this is the reason I'm wearing the Coast to Coast shirt, is yes, we're probably going to start getting the reveals of the medals for the Disneyland run and of course the Coast to Coast. Because remember, there's supposed to be two different medals. One if you do right away, if you do Disney World and then Disneyland the week after, and then the other ones if you do the other runs and Disneyland. So they're going to have two different medals. I don't 100% know that that'll be true. I think in the past they've always had the same thing, that they change as a lanyard. So I think it's going to basically be almost the same. But I'm interested to see, because it did state that it's going to be a different medal. So again, I'm interested to see what's going to be going on, and I think it's going to drop by next week, maybe a couple weeks after that. But it's going to drop very soon. That's my point. And let's go to today's topic. So guys, I have my phone right by me, guys, and this is why, is because that bing has been going on and on and on. As a matter of fact, I will show you right here that at one point I had 98 bings. I've been working a lot, so I wasn't able to look at it, but 98 bings, which meant that races are opening up. So I started seeing a lot of people online speculating, why is it opening up? Is it because of this, and this? So I thought to myself, really hard, and again, I think I told you guys, I've done races before as a race director, so I can put myself into that cap and start thinking, okay, what is going on? Why are these opening? Because people started asking, can you predict what's going to happen? Honestly, we can't, but I do have one insight that might help a little bit. But without further ado, I came up with 4 different reasons of why they might open up, and so let's get started. So the first one is they just open up more slots. Now, how likely do I think that they would do that? The answer is very unlikely that they just open up spots. It can happen. I'm not saying it can't. I just don't think they will do that. The reasoning is because when you look at the runs, especially when you get to about half marathon, especially the full marathon, you're looking at extra training. Once you get to this extra training, you have a time limit. Now, the people that sign up, if they did open up a whole bunch of slots, they would have to have already been training, especially for the marathon. For the half marathon, you can get away with it. For the 5K, 10K, again, a little bit more cushion, a little bit more that you can get away with when it comes to training. But guys, I still don't think that they would do that again, and especially in masses. I could see them again, just like what they're doing little by little. Again, do I think this is what's going on? No, I don't think they're opening more spots. I think spots are opening up, obviously, but for other reasons, and I got 3 more to go. So let's move on to number 2. So number 2 reason that the spots can open up and are opening up, I believe, is legit cancellations. And why legit cancellations, I mean people that have written in to Run Disney, they have proof of a medical injury or a military assignment, and for that reason, Run Disney has decided, and it's on a case-by-case basis, except for the military one. The military one, they will let you out. They will refund you, but again, the case-by-case, usually you lose the registration or registration fee, and then they take that registration and they move it on. So guys, this is probably what's causing some of these, because I have seen some people post on social media that all of a sudden they got pregnant, they broke a leg, there's no way, the doctor said there's no way they can run for the next year or so, whatever it is, and they have been contacting runDisney, and I believe that they are allowing some of these people to minus their registration fee to get a refund. Most of the time they give it to you in gift cards, so you can go to Disney. They want you still to go to Disney. But that is the second part, and I think this is part of the reason that we're seeing this right now. So the next one is charity bibs, and that's the number 3. So the charity bibs that are not being used are going to be returned to Disney, and little by little they're going to start trickling in. As a matter of fact, the reason that I really think that this has happened, it's not a lot, but it has happened, is because there is charities out there still asking for people to join their charity and start doing their fundraising. So, and it's late in the game, so a lot of people are not doing it as much, or they didn't make their initial cutoff, so now they've lost it, and so they have to return back that charity bib, and so it opens up a slot. So that is reason number 3. Now the fourth one is a little tricky, because let's say that one of the slots opened up, whether through charity or through a medical or military excuse, then all of a sudden there's people, like I have friends of mine who have signed up for the 10K and the half, but they signed up for them individually, so they are not getting the challenge medal. Guess what happens is, all of a sudden somebody drops that challenge medal, that challenge medal opens up, they sign up for it, now they can contact runDisney. runDisney will allow you, again, minus a fee. They give you back your money for the 10K and for the half, and those 2 slots open up. So all of a sudden those slots open up. So guys, this is the 4 ways that you can get, the reason that these bibs are opening up. I think the last 3 are the most viable. I don't think the first one is. I don't think the first one is one that they're going to be doing, but I think the last 3 are the reason that you're seeing this. And I'm going to give you a little tip just in case you are still trying to sign up for individual runs. So guys, if you have signed up, if you haven't signed up for your individual runs and you badly want to do the 10K, let's say for Wine and Dine. So if you notice that all of a sudden it opens up 2 or 3 times for the challenge, and the challenge is open, especially if it's open for a while, what you're going to notice next is there's a possibility, I'm not going to say for sure, but a possibility that, remember I said number 4 was that those individual runs can open up. Well, I think there's a possibility they're going to, so that 10K and that half are going to open up. So what I would do if I saw that those challenges are opening up, I would get myself prepared really quick. So I would get on the site, I would refresh. Don't wait for Telegram, don't wait for X. Just refresh, have your payment ready, have everything log in, because it's going to be quick and it's going to go quick, but that gives you a better chance of getting in. This is the only place that I can think of. The only other thing I can think of is if you have an inside source, somebody inside who says, hey, they're about to open up a bunch of slots. I don't have that, and again, I don't think that they would tell Manny or anybody, because again, I think that a lot of people would get on there, would tell their friends, would put on social media, and it's going to cause another fiasco, and it's another fiasco where I got screwed over, so forth and so on. So I don't think they're going to do anything like that. Well guys, that's it for this video, short one. I am excited about tomorrow. Anybody else excited about tomorrow? And anybody ready to register for Springtime Surprise, put it on the comments down below. What are you going to sign up for? So guys, without further ado, I'm going to wish you guys a magical day. Guys, a magical run, and guys, see you sooner than later.